And now, the Black and White Dating Show presents The Little Things That Piss Me Off.
I have one of those things that pisses me off.
Always.
The little things that piss me off. Let me let
He always starts to stay off like
this.
this.
Yeah. You know, I gotta do it. Now, one of the things that pisses me off, ladies and gentlemen, just this one right here is kind of. All right, so a lot of times people come up to me and say, "Hey, why don't you have any kids? You know, you should have kids. Why don't you have kids?" And I'm just very perplexed by this. I don't understand. Is that the same as me walking up to you and being like, "Yo, why you have kids? Like you could be out here in the streets, you know?"
That's a good point.
See, but
I gotta say,
yeah. See, so it's kind of offensive, but not really offensive because I don't want kids. But if I were to ask you the same question, you know, I don't know. What would be your reaction? What do you mean? I love my kids.
My reaction would be, why do you have kids?
Yeah, see? Exactly. Same thing, right? So I could just reverse it and just ask them right back. Mm-hmm. So now let me tell you why this pisses me off. And I'm going to tell you why. For one, I don't want kids because, for one, I just don't want the responsibility. I don't want the responsibility of waking up and giving somebody else my time. I don't want the responsibility of waking up or having to wake up early. You know, the Saturdays, kids wake up at like 7 a.m. on Saturdays. What is just crazy?
Not all of it. You got to train them early.
Oh, okay. Well, then, all right. Well, I'm learning. So that's my assumption is that a majority of them, maybe, I don't know.
But yes,
they wake
do.
up. Saturdays is like 7, 8 in the morning on a Saturday. I sleep on Saturdays till like 4 p.m. So I don't even eat breakfast until about 4:30, 5 p.m. on Saturdays.
I'm close to the same.
Okay, so I just don't understand. Like, so I don't want that. I don't want to have to wake up and feed somebody on the weekends. I don't want to, the kid wants to go outside and I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to have to do play dates. I don't want to have to go to recitals. I don't want to have to go to baseball games, football games. I don't have to go to anything that is related to the responsibility of a child. I don't want to do it.
So basically, you're mature enough to know that you're too immature
to
ever have children.
Yeah, and selfish. They keep saying I'm selfish and selfish. If it's immature and selfish, or selfish and immature,
it'd be selfish if you decided to have kids, even though you know you shouldn't.
Okay, that
would be
all right.
Well, that's just wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. So what is it? It's not irresponsible. It's I know what I want and what I do not want.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's all. I'm just saying, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want kids. I love the kids now. Don't get me wrong. Me and the kids get along. Me and the kids, my nephews, my nieces, my girlfriend's kids, my ex-girlfriend's kids, everyone's kids. I have great relationships with their kids.
They're
don't get me
so
wrong.
dirty, though.
I mean, but kids are fun. They're fun.
Yeah, they are fun.
I just don't want any of my own.
They're simple, too.
Yeah, like kids are fun. So I have a really good time with kids and with my friends' kids and all of that. So I'm not saying I don't like kids. I'm just saying I don't want the responsibility of having a child of my own. Now, if I were to get married, this is the caveat. If I were to get married, maybe if my wife wants a child, I would have a child for my wife. I would.
Okay, but then are we getting back into the area of you being too selfish?
No, because at this point, if I give up my time to my wife, I would dedicate myself to whatever my wife wants.
Okay.
I'm just very, that would be ideal for me was, whatever she wants. She wants to have kids, we can have kids. But if it's left up to me to live this bachelor lifestyle and just be alone.
Nobody wants to be a single father.
Listen, exactly. So I just don't want to have kids. And, just the spending part too. Like perfect example. On my birthday last year, 2020, before pandemic, right? We found out pandemic was hitting around February and then March we shut down, right? So 2020, January last year, I went to the Maldives for my birthday. Maldives trip cost me $30,000. I couldn't have done that if I had a kid. I mean, I probably could. I mean, people do it with kids. Don't get me wrong. They do it with kids.
Where are those bundles of money?
Yes, they do.
Where's that coming from? Like I would have to get out like 5 different loans just to get a $30,000 party.
Right. So so this is what I'm saying. So it's like since I don't have the responsibility of kids, I don't have any of those expenses. I always manage my money well anyway, but since I don't have those expenses, I don't have the same responsibilities that the rest of the adults around me have. I don't have to save for college.
Well,
my
you
kids'
don't have to do
college
that
funds.
anyways, but
Yeah, but college funds and all the stuff I hear parents talk about. Oh, we gotta save for our kids' college, and I don't have to do any of that. Private school, all of those expenses that come with raising a child, I don't have it. Not that me having a child would hinder my travel, because at this point in my life, I've amassed experience in my field of expertise where my clients hire me, and my rate is my rate. So I'm always going to get this money from now on, right? So now if I have kids, they just going to live a great life because I make enough money to have a wife and kids and live a great life.
but you'll be like 80 by the time they graduate.
Yeah, but I'll be 80 by the time. But for me, that don't matter.
That's the catch right there, is like if you have kids. But it's all up to how you feel too.
Yeah, but also I think too, when most kids, after kids turn 13, 14, they don't want to be around their parents anyway.
No, it starts way earlier than that.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I only need 10 years with little man. You know what I mean? Listen, we're going to be 10 years. We're going to throw the baseball around. I'm going to make sure he's good, and that's it. Once he gets 15, 12, whatever it is that they want to get up out of there and start being on their own, independent and get out of my room, Dad, that whole thing. By that time I put my years in, we'll be good. I only need 10 years, and that's it. I can do my old man thing, and it'll be all good.
Well, it's easier for men too. Women, a little different.
Yeah, y'all gonna stay in the mix. Yeah, your mom. Yeah, and
we do
all the kids
everything like a slave, like
kids,
Cinderella.
Yep, kids love mom.
Before
kids love mom.
the beautiful heels.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that's all. I mean, this was one of the things that pissed me off. Like I appreciate kids. I love kids, but I don't want to have kids. Not for me personally. I love to travel. I love to just, and even before the travel, my main thing is really just having no responsibility. I like the fact that I can wake up and do nothing for a whole day. And I know that with a kid, you can't do that. You can't sit and starve yourself for the whole day and then, eat at 5 p.m. You can't do it with a child.
No, I starve myself all day long until about 2 a.m. And then I realize, I'm hungry.
Exactly. See, I can do that. Yeah, I do that as an adult, but the kids won't. They don't let you do that. So,
but it's still there. Like it's not completely off the table for you.
No, but I'm just saying it's not for me. Yeah, but I still have the responsibility of feeding them. I don't want to have to feed anybody. I don't even like feeding the girls that I date. Like I don't like if I'm laying in the bed and she's like, "Oh, are we gonna get up and go get something to eat? Are we gonna eat?" I'm just like, that's annoying to me too. So
on the next episode,
all right, maybe it's just I just have problems. Maybe I got issues. I don't know, but I just don't want the responsibility.
You are who you are.
Yeah, I don't want the responsibility of feeding anybody. I don't want the responsibility of anybody else. I just don't like it. I just really don't like it.
There's times I still say that.
See, so we good. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I love my kids though.
I love the kids too. I'm sure she loves her kids. I love the idea of kids. I come from a big family. I'm the only boy. I got 3 sisters. I love my sisters. I love my nieces and nephews. I have a great time with them. I just don't want the responsibility.
Yeah.
Of.
So you've spent have you ever had your nieces and nephews stay with you for days?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then you would know for sure.
No, I've taken them out. Maybe I've taken my nephew out maybe once or twice, but spent the day when they were small, and my nieces too. I've taken them out with me a few places when they were small, and it was a great time. Like I said, I have a great time with the kids, but I'm just not. This is a perfect thing when people hold kids. And they're like, oh, newborn. They're like, oh, it's so cute. And then you get baby fever. I don't get baby fever. I don't want to hold your kid. People are like, oh, here, hold the kid. I'm like, I don't want to hold your kid. I'm good. Like,
Yeah, no, he's cute.
it's cute. I don't want to hurt your kid though. I don't get baby fever.
You're that
Okay?
guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I don't get baby fever. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Potter Esquire.
And Jules.
And that is one of the things that pisses me off.
And that was The Little Things from the Black and White Dating Show.